Good morning, it's FIDE Master John Curtis and we're streaming at 8:08 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time. Let's go to chess.com tournaments. There's a 5-0 blitz, 82 minutes left. That's good enough for a start of a stream or a stream. E4. Colin will join this tournament. It's I'm number 585 of 1,244 players to start with, so I'm a bit behind. I have to get a move on. Just keep him busy, keep him thinking. He's 2048, Ray's CL 2020. What's he doing now? What's Ray doing? Oh well, I got mistakes pawn check. Looks good, doesn't it? Well, he goes to King 8. He goes King H8. I just play knight takes pawn check, wins the queen. So he's got to take the bishop. Looks pretty bad for him. I can't see what he could do in a position like this other than that. Yeah, and queen check seems to be all over Red Rover. Another check there. Check here. Well, that threatens checkmate. How does he stop checkmate? I can't see how he stops checkmate. So much for quick development by White. Seems to be behind in development now. Might have an extra bishop, but it doesn't seem to help him. It's more about where you place your pieces than where you can just get a quick one-off little win a pawn or something. It's about piece coordination and stuff. I'll just give him a check. Yeah, check there. And rook takes check. Next match. Oh, down to 350 of 1,300 players. Well, if you win a game, you seem to jump up the ladder pretty quick. Just trying to find an opponent for me, the old chess.com tournament computer. So I'm playing Moochie. Moochie's from Canada. See if we can get one of these F4 King's Gambit type positions in Just go there. Can't quite get bishop f4 in because he's got b5 and he gets a good game. As it is, he's 1481. I probably might have got away with it, but it's not about getting away with things. It's a matter of just playing properly. Yes, he played well. He played well. Good move. b5. Excellent play. Slows my advance down. I had an advance planned with e5, and now he slowed it right down. Okay, so now I can just retreat. I haven't compromised my king too much. Probably best to push forwards as originally planned. Okay. There's knight there maybe. Yeah, just try to get his knight offside. His knight on g4 offside. So I've slowed down everything on the king side. And now I can just play. He wants to attack my bishop. If I just simply play bishop hits knight, where is his knight going to go? That's a simple question I put to him. Sir, where will your knight go? And now there's real big problems. So now he just drops on a whole knight. You can't give away a knight in chess. Yeah, this is probably the only way he has any hope of getting some play. But if I just take the knight off, I can't see any checkmates or anything. I'll take the knight. Probably shouldn't take the knight. But I don't like knight to knight 3 and knight to c4. So if you don't like something, try to stop it. It's just a general rule of principle. I'll take a pawn off. Because I was worried about queen takes a pawn, which is what he did anyway. So now I can move my king and make a runner for it. So the whole idea is just want to run away. I just chase him away. There, he's covering a few good white squares. Or did I help him there? I might have helped him. I've got to be careful. I don't want to help my opponent. Yeah, I just helped him then. It would have been more of a hindrance for him if I played queen to d3 or something. Queen to d3 looks logical now. I can play rook to a6 and just cause him a bit of trouble. I can play bishop hits queen. Just chase him around the board a bit. I'll take that one. That's a big one. He's taking the bishop, so I'll take the bishop and I'll take the rook. And that's a one game after rook to a1. So that wasn't too bad. We won that game. Might go down there, play pawn knight 3, chase his bishop away. Rook takes pawn. And now knight to d4, just threatening his bishop. putting my knight on a beautiful square so that I can just push my pawns forwards. There we go. Put the knight back. They coordinate pretty good, these knights. Yeah, so I've got no pressure. Yeah, that's his only move. If I play knight hits pawn, well, he's going to go there and try to take that pawn off, is he? So I'll take the rook. And knight takes pawn. Next match. Now we're down to 225 of 1,394 players. And we're working our way. Oh, how are you doing, Benetto? Good morning. Good morning, Benetto. And we're playing in a tournament, a 5-minute BLITZ tournament on chess.com. Got 1,394 players and 225. I'm coming 225. Place 225. I started a bit late. I made a bloody blunder there. I'm just going to take everything and try to defend. Damn it. I'm about 2 moves behind here. This is pretty dangerous. He's 1,536 rating. It's Darkogol 99 from Basque Country. So might have to use my defensive skills. Yeah, it's a chess.com 5-minute tournament. I've got to watch my mouse because sometimes I lose a move with the stupid mouse. Plays little tricks on me. He's attacking me. I'll just play, if I play e6, he'll play that stupid move. I might be forced into playing knight e5. I hate doing this move. Knight e5. Obviously, I'm so many moves behind in development that due to that mouse slip in the opening that I'm struggling here. Oh, he's just doing nothing, is he? Well, he's not threatening checkmate or anything, is he? So I can play knight hits queen. Theoretically, can't I? He's given me a check. Well, now I can interpose, or I can move my king. Probably best to put my bishop in. And even though I'm going to drop a pawn, I think I was a pawn up anyway. Yeah, so I got out of that all right. I'm okay now. I was struggling, but I've managed to extricate myself. It was protected by my knight on e5, Benetto. The knight on e5 protects it. I could recapture with my knight. Yeah. So, so he couldn't take the knight on f7. Right, and now I play h6 because I've got to remove this dangerous knight, because if he plays f4, I'm in deep shit. So he plays that move anyway, so I've got to take the knight, right? And now I could take the pawn. That's not too bad, because now I've got a couple of moves up my sleeve. Takes pawn ball. He's still doing well. I better castle before I get killed. Okay. We'll go over here, threaten his bishop. Trying to get some counterbalance in the position, because he's got a very good attacking position. I'm going to play rook on b6 just to slow him down, slow his attack down a little bit. It's just too dangerous at the moment, his attack. So now I'm trying to take the pressure off by exchanging a rook. He doesn't want, he wants to keep the pressure on, so now I hit his bishop. Pins his knight against his queen as well, so it's got a twofold purpose. I'll take his knight just to confuse him. After all, he's only got 1 minute and 35 seconds to beat me. And after all, I am supposed to be a master. And because I'm very strong in endgames, I've got the confidence to be able to play this position. There we go. So we'll threaten another pawn. I'll threaten his queen again. I'll just threaten his queen again. Make him feel uncomfortable, because he's got to soak up time trying to work out what to do. Right. Now we can play a rook hits pawn, activate my rook, attack his c pawn. Just let him worry about something. It's good to have him worried about the position for a change. He wants to change bishops. Well, push the pawn on the castle, I say. Just keep attacking him. Well, he's going over there looking for a checkmate. Well, no checkmates today, my friend. No checkmates, unfortunately, not for you. I'll just go back in the corner. Now I can take his bishop. Oh, I can hit his queen. Just stop the checkmate just in time. Now I'm a piece up. Change queens, and that wins. That was easy. That was just too easy. Hit 2 castles at once. Oh, with the knight or with the bishop. With the knight. There you go. That way I get a pawn as well. Take that one. Didn't get the pawn, but doesn't matter. Got f4, e5, e4. Just too easy. His rook strapped. And that's the end of the section. Now he's king strapped. Next match. Down to 154 of 1,546 players. Yeah, so it's just a matter of good defence, Benetto, and trying to impose my will on his. My experience helps me. So I'm going to do the Blumenfeld Gambit. Playing Angel Ray's Cruise 1527, and he's from Mexico. Go away, knight. Don't like that knight. He's giving me a tempo chasing his knight. Well, that's always good, isn't it? Okay, problem. Play queen here. It threatens his knight. And we'll just put the bishop back there. Play bishop there. Just let him worry, but he doesn't know much about this. He's too low rated to know too much about it. His game's actually quite good, but he doesn't know. I do Title Tuesday, yes. But that's, what day is it today? It's 10th of February. Is it on once a week now? I think it's on once a week. I looked for it this morning. I woke up late anyway. I was going to stream Title Tuesday. I played in 2 snooker tournaments yesterday. I won the first 2 in the first tournament. I won the first 2 games and then lost in the semi-final. And then last night, I won as a second tournament. I won the first 2 games again, and just got beaten on a black ball on the in the 3rd round. Yeah, I'll do that for you. I'm going to play in Title Tuesday. Played in it a couple of weeks ago. I did a video on my Title Tuesday play, but it wasn't really a good performance. It was okay, you know. Problem being in my time shift too, you've got to get plenty of sleep. Because I've been streaming, makes it very, very hard. Okay, that's really good of you. I mean, that's really kind of you to say that. I'll do my very, very best to play in the next Title Tuesday. I think it's on every Tuesday now, but I went in, as I say, I went in and I had a look for it. I couldn't find it. But I had to be up at 5 a.m. in the morning, I think, Australian Eastern Standard Time. Had a note of it here somewhere. Title Tuesday. Got notes everywhere about things. Oh, yeah, 5 a.m. my time on a Wednesday. Yeah, so I had to be there at 5 a.m. in the morning. He resigned. The correct move for him was A4, and then he would have been all right, I think. A4. But he didn't see it. He wasn't strong enough to see it. So now number 97 of 1,624 players. And I will put this on YouTube, this channel. I'll check him first. Playing 22 Jacoby, 1379 from Poland. So I'm going to just hold the D pawn. Let him worry about it. So he just chases my bishop. So he's finished chasing a bishop. What's he going to do now? So I play my knight out. Now I'm holding the D pawn twice. If he's not careful, I'll just win the game by taking the D pawn. Well, there you go. I can take the pawn off now. And I'll take that one too. And I'll get my pieces working. I'll play pawn there. Right. Yes, good move. So I'll just play knight here. Okay. All I'm trying to do is just play a solid game, make no mistakes, and develop all my pieces. Some castling. And now I'm just going to put the knight in here and attack his queen. And that way I remove that knight. There we go. That's not too bad, is it? And now I can take this knight, take that pawn. See how I'm just eliminating things just by logical chess, move by move. And we'll take that one too. Now I've got to be careful here. This is be careful time. So I'm going to play bishop hits bishop. Right, now that I've taken his mind off that position, I'm going to play pawn to queen 4 to gain more space. I want to gain space because I've got extra pawns, so you've got to push them. If you don't push them, there's no point in having the extra pawns. Right. I'll play queen to d6, queen to d3. I don't care about the pawns being doubled. Not interested in anything like that. I just want to hold my position. And he's sacrificing things now, is he? What's he doing? I don't understand all that. He's just giving pieces away. So I'm just going to get my castle working. And now I'm threatening rook takes rook. It's very simple. I've got extra pieces and back rank checkmate, just like in chess puzzles and chess.com. Next game, I'm number 63 of 1,672 players. So I'm closing in on them, on the leaders. I'm closing in because I've won every game so far. Because they started earlier than me, I'm at a slight disadvantage. 1,251. Rid Jalok from Mali. So he's from Mali. I think that's an island area somewhere. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you need a time zone converter. That's easy. You just go to Google and you just type in the time and then what's Australian Eastern Standard Time. I've already worked it all out. Total Tuesday on Tuesday, January 12 was 10 a.m. Pacific or 1900 Central Europe, which is 5 a.m. the Wednesday here, right? Yeah, 5 a.m. the Wednesday here. Yeah, it's not rocket science. It's just a little bit of common sense, isn't it? I'm going to play knight here. just in case he wants to be fancy and do a few pins and everything else. So we'll just push him backwards in our own time. Might have to cause a few weaknesses in my position, but I don't care, it's okay. I don't know whether I should take this bishop now. I think I should just take this bishop off. Pinch a check, grab a check, is that okay? Push the pawn on the bishop. And bishop d5. I want to take his knight off. That's my plan. My plan is to eliminate that knight. I don't like that knight. Full stop. Well, that's a bad move. I just take the knight off. Now I've got no problems at all. Now play king to g2. I don't make a mistake and take the b pawn, not just yet. I fortify my position first. Go back. It's a good bishop. I don't have to worry about taking pawns. I've got a good structure. My plan's really simple. My plan's to play f4. That's my plan. Okay. So I'll play queen here. I can play f4 now. That was my plan, so I'm going to stick to my plan. And then I'll play queen to f3. And my plan is simply to take the f pawn. I was worried about f5, then I was looking at f5, but I just realised my beautiful bishop stops him playing f5. Good morning, Ashavance. Very kind of you to drop in. I'm just about to pinch a pawn. So we've got 3 and 4 is 7 against 3 and 4 is 7. So we've got equal pawns and equal structure. But we have a difference, and that is that Ridgerlock, who is playing well, his 1251 rating from Mali, is playing me, and I'm more experienced than him. And that's where he is at a great disadvantage. He's up against an experienced player that knows how to handle these positions in time trouble. And I've got plenty of time on my clock. So Ashavance, where are you from? I forget where you're from, my friend. I'm going to play a4. I don't like that move. I don't like it, but I'm going to play it anyway. a4. That's to stop him expanding, because if he was to be able to play a4 and push me back, then I'd have some problems. I can take this pawn off now and put my bishop in the middle. Now the beauty of that is that his A pawn's loose. Aha. And of course, what else? We can play rook f2. That just holds the C pawn in case he decides to start being nasty and attacking me and stuff. So yeah, see, so he has got ideas, and they're good ideas too. I'm going to just push this pawn because it can't be bad to push that pawn. Oh, look at this. I can now might be time to do something drastic. Yeah, he can't do anything else except that. And this is dangerous stuff that I'm doing now. This is really dangerous. Just a little bit dangerous. Yeah, see, he's pushing that pawn is dangerous too. I'll take it. And now I'll play bishop hits bishop. I'm trying to attack there. I won on time. Well, I needed to win on time because my position wasn't so great. I was wondering whether he was checking an engine or something because he was only rated 1200 and yet he was playing so well. Might have been using, some of them might use bots and stuff, but and that's why the faster you play, the more trouble they have. As Hikaru says, the best thing to do against that is once you think they're using a bot, just play faster because that really, they have trouble. You've got to go back to the computer and they're having trouble with the time and all the rest of it. So, oh, my name on Twitch, it's exactly the same, my channel. Right, I'm going to castle here. So castled. I've had this position dozens and dozens of games, thousands of games. Right, so now I'll play queen here and improve my position slightly. I do have to be careful. Right, and that's what I've got to be careful of. He wants to play there. So I'm just going to stop his bishop to g5 lines. I can take that. That was a big mistake on his part. He now loses a piece. He can't take with the pawn because he loses the castle on h8. And if he takes with the queen, well, I'll take his queen, I'll win his castle anyway. So now his queen's gone. Right, next match. Number 21 of 1,813 players. The way I'm going, it looks like I might even win this rotten tournament. Playing Ray CL2020. He just wants to play an exchange thing, which is quite drawish. So I'm just going to play quietly. I'll go there. I'm just playing quietly. Not taking any risks. Just preventing playing D5. I want to play F4. That's a good move he just played. That's an excellent move. So now I have to come up with a different plan. He's playing well. 2048. No wonder he's up at the top. He's from Chile. So he's a cool dude. Right? Oh, a funny joke, isn't it? He's Chile, right? He's a cool dude. Sorry about the crappy jokes. Banhammer. Banhammer. Put the rook on B1. Move it up to B5. Attack his king. I don't know what he's trying to do. But I can move my knight in there. It looks good. Any pieces I get closer to his king to make his position. You see, now he's got to go backwards. See, I don't have to do much here. I just got to keep doubling rooks and putting pressure on. These kind of positions play themselves. You just got to find a way to open them up. I'm happy to go to an end game with him, 3 minutes each, and I've got a critical advantage. Rook checks might have been more accurate. Really important to keep him in trouble. Keep him in trouble. He's trying to get me, but I've got to get him first. Push a pawn on his bishop. Pawn to bishop 3. Don't let him have any play. Pawn takes pawn. Now, these are the kind of positions where if I can get my bishop working for 1 second, he's dead. He's got 28 seconds. Now he's got no bishop. He's dead. I'm going to make a queen. He fought really well. I just had to trick him a little bit. He actually had a one game, but he didn't know how to win it. It was complex. And his clock was ticking over. So, you know, so got him eventually. Thank you very much for that, Benetto. Thanks for the compliment that I played it well. We're now number 15 of 1,938 players. So can we win the tournament in 34 minutes? Well, we've won every game. We're playing the Sicilian, my favourite little variation, castle. Take the knight. Check! That worried him. Well, look at that. He wants to get his pieces working. Should I help him? Got to take it. I'm a pawn up. Can't be too bad. Watch your bishop, young lad. Watch your bishop. Watch your castle. This has got to be good. I think, yes, we've got 32 minutes in the tournament. And we're number 15 of 1,938 players, and we're attacking two pieces at once. So it looks like we've got another win here. He needs a miracle. I've got to have a heart attack, or the earth has got to open up underneath me, or lightning's going to strike me dead. Otherwise, he's gone. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I want to win this tournament. I want to come first. 15 spots to fulfill. There must be some good players at the top. Or they might have started earlier than me. Grow. Queen takes rook check. That's good. Oh, I've got a better move. Next move. Watch the next one. He won't see this one coming. The next move's a bonza. What about that one? Isn't that a nice move? Just when he thinks he might have escaped, we say, no, you haven't escaped. You're not going anywhere, buddy. Or take the knight off. We'll pinch a pawn. And we'll defend the rook. So now it's just a matter of doubling rooks and I should be all right. My queen's doing a good job there at stopping his queen to knight 3 and threatening my b pawn, which would be a pretty powerful attack. Next match. Okay, we're number 13 of 1,993 players. He's 2074, Chef Cito. Just going to play short, sharp moves. I'm going to play this d5. Just going to try to free my game straight up. I don't care about the consequences. I just want to free my game up. Okay, I can play b5 or I can play knight takes pawn. I think bishop checks is a good move. Maybe castles or knight takes pawn. Or castle. And knight takes pawn. So I've got my pawn back and we're going to have an ending. Position's interesting from the point of view that's a really interesting move, this one. That really puts some pressure on me. That puts some enormous pressure on me. Yeah, so now we've got technical problems. Well, he did well. He's winning. He offered me a draw and I took it. I was dead lost. Oh boy, that was lucky. Number 16 of 2,095 players. I can't win it now. We'd be lucky to get down to number 10 or something. I think he offered me the draw because he already won the tournament, maybe. He's probably the tournament winner. This is good. I'm doing well here. He's actually let me off the hook. Because even though he's got he's got the extra pawns and that, his king is really, really bad over there. See, I've got time to even come over here now. Now he's got to be defending. This is not easy for him. But how do I get through? Big question. Can I get through? If I can get through, I'm trying to work out a way to get in there. I'll leave my queen over here probably to get him. And now, knight takes pawn looks good. I'm coming to get you. I think he's in big shit. What do you reckon, guys? I think he's in big shit. Checkmate. That was quick. Number 14 of 2,134 players. And we're moving in. Playing Boussuramix from France. It's probably Boussurami. Me, M-I-X is me or something in French. Don't know my French very well. I'm just trying to restrict his play as much as possible. I've got to take this because it can't be bad for me, right? This can't be bad. Because I either get rid of his good bishop and isolate his pawn, or I play bishop here and win a pawn. So this can't be bad for me, so I'll take that. And then I play bishop takes pawn. That threatens a piece. Can't be too bad for me. I lose the B pawn, but I get an active game and my rook's on the 7th rank. Oh, doesn't he lose a queen here? I've got to take the queen. Okay, I won a queen. Number 7 of 2,153 players. I'm trying to get through. Still haven't lost a game yet. 1,586, and he's from the mighty United Kingdom. It's Farade, 1586. We'll just take that in castle. It's more of a 3-minute line than anything else. It's just a solid thing. Of course, I want to play you. I think in a position like that, you'd really want to take the bishop off, wouldn't you? Double them. Don't want to give him all box pawns and everything there. Now if I take the bishop, I can play knight here, and that threatens the B pawn and the E pawn. You can't hold both of them. I got a stupid message then. I shouldn't be political on the channel, should I? No. Anyway, I won't be political. I won't be that political. I think I should just take that pawn in the middle. It's a juicy pawn. Queen here looks logical. I've got to get off that pin. He's threatening bishop takes E pawn. I've got threats of my own, but I want to be very subtle about them. I've got the extra pawn, and it's really important for me to I can play knight there. That's interesting. I'm just trying to improve my game a little bit, my position. That's my only weakness. He spots my only weakness, the devil. Well, I've got to play king to knight 2. Got to be careful. He's going to take the pawn, I'll take back. I've got the knight protecting myself against the check down there. I don't think there's a way for him to attack my G pawn just yet. He's trying to find a way, so I'm going to play rook hits rook. I want to challenge rooks and take all the rooks off. So I'm going to take that knight off in the middle. I virtually have to. Now queen to f3 is probably right. Because the other, if I play queen g3, he's got bishop takes pawn check. It's a very delicate balance at the moment. I'm probably threatening rook takes rook and rook to rook 1, and I've got an advantage. This is the critical position. So I improved my position with queen to f4. Aha. Now I've got knight check, but he can rook takes. "56 seconds he's got. He's taken up all my time. I'm number 7 of 2,153 players. I can't win the tournament because the game's going too slow. Come on, you've got 42 seconds to lose, you devil. Die! Die! Come on. He's going there. Well, I can take that rook off now. There's no threats. And I won. Next match. Quick, 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 quick. Got 8 minutes and 33 seconds left. Number 10 of 2,258 players. Come on. Playing Chesler, 1,494 from Sweden. Come on, Chesler. Yeah, we're going to play you, Benito, after the game, after the tournament. Take that off. But I want to take that off because often if white gets a bishop on c4 and knight on c4, it's pretty ugly. It can get very ugly very quickly. So Rotten Lemons, he's in. The old Rotten Lemons. I'm very good, thank you, Rotten Lemons. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in this morning. I've got Benito and Rotten Lemons, and I had another for Ashanti, I think his name was. He was in here earlier. So I'm just getting my pieces out here in some sort of logical fashion. And I haven't got much time left because we've got 6 minutes, 56 seconds in the tournament. And we're coming somewhere. We're trying to get some squares, trying to cause a few lies and cheating moves and all the rest of it. Anything we can do to rob him. Is that terrible? We want to rob him. What about knight takes pawn? Doesn't work. We could pin his knight. Australia, India. I don't follow the cricket very much. I'm not a great cricket fan. Could have attacked that bishop. It's on that line there. We want to attack the bishop. Okay, so we take the bishop off. Why not, eh? Take it off. So we're on the queen, we're on the castle. So we exchange down at present, but we're going to get something back. Okay, well, we're going to hit the queen. Take the rook. Take the bishop. Right, so he's got 1 minute 35. We've got 3 minutes 13 left on the clock. Threatening a pawn. That's a good move. Where did that one come from? I'll be happy to oblige. He's got 51 seconds left on his clock. Come on. I'm number 10 of 2,258 players, and I can't win the tournament because you're moving too slow. Aussie rules or something. I don't follow that either, that stuff. Don't like Aussie rules. Don't like it, the Aussie rules. I'm trying to keep him under pressure so he cracks. Oh. I'm trying to put my knight on a better square now. You want to play knight to knight 5, so I stopped it. So now I'm threatening his knight. And he moved his knight. That's good. Now pinch to pawn. Protect my castle. Checkmate. Checkmate's good. Next match. I haven't got enough time. 35 seconds. Number 8 of 2,324 players. So came 8th. Unless someone overtakes me. Right. I went for the 4-move mate or 5-move mate. I was just being cheeky because I knew there was no time left. And if he blundered, well, I get a checkmate, don't I? Anyway, I finished number 8 of 2,326 players. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to post that to YouTube. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching. What I'm going to do is I'll be back in a second, Benito, to give you a game. But I'm going to end this stream here, okay? Because I want to post it to YouTube.